In this video we will discuss about how the researchers has combined this Mal-lbl IL12 based nanoparticles with immune checkpoint blockade immunotherapy to further enhance its efficacy, and how they come up to the conclusions that these combinations might give better results. So in one of the figure of this papers where they have analyzed the T cells, and they have find out that the increase in the T cells increase in the increase in the activations of the T cells has been seen when the mice is treated with this Mal-lbl IL12 based nanoparticles. So they started their research about this area from identifying the different kind of T cells when the mice is treated with different nanoparticles, and for control they use the dextrose. And the first thing that they checked is the PD1 expressions. The PD1 is one of the ligand that are expressed on the immune cells, so that these regulatory T cells can suppress these immune cells. So first they check this PD1 expressions on the T cells when they are treated with different immunotherapeutic approaches, and they are able to find out this that in the Mal-lbl2 they are able to see maximum PD1 expressions. That means the immune suppressions are could be maximum when they are treated with this Mal-lbl2. And these things they have quantified in the panel B also, where they can see that the PD1 expressions are highest compared to the other control cases. However, since they are releasing the in this Mal-lbl IL12, they have optimized the system in a way that there is a regular release of this IL2 in the tumor nodules. So they think that since IL12 cause activation of the T cells, so there could be the high activations of the T cells compared to the other cases. So when they check the activations of the T cells, and they are able to see that high activations of the T cells through the CD25 markers in the case of Mal-lbl2, whereas they are almost negligible in the other cases. And these things are quantified in the panel D. We can see that the activated T cells are also high. The CD8 plus T cells are also high in the case of Mal-lbl IL12 treated mice compared to the other case. Based on this data, they have designed an experiment where they combined the Mal-lbl2 with ICI. Why ICI? Because it can react with this, or it can cover this PD1 ligand, so that the immunosuppressions will not occur, or the PD1 receptors that are present on the tumor cells or the tumor microenvironment will not be able to interact with this PD1 that are present on the T cells. So they decided to combine with these two therapies. So in their design, so at the day 0 they inject the mice with HM1 tumors, and at day 7 they inject dose of free IL12, and on day 8 they inject this dosage of anti PD1 and anti CTLA4, and they did this dosage in two different stages. First one is at 7 day, 8 day, second one is at 14th and 15th day, and they not only use the free IL12, but they use the other decimal lbl IL2 and the other cases also. And what they are able to see, that in the case where they use Mal-lbl IL2, they are able to see 100% recovery of the mice compared to the all other cases. And in the supplemental figures they also shows that when not in the supplemental figures, in the panel G and H, they shows that when these recovered mice are being rechallenged with the tumors, not just in the case of Mal-lbl2, but for all the recovered mice that are able to recover 100% from all of the cases, when they are again rechallenged with the tumors will not able to survive, or the tumors will not be able to grow. And in the rechallenged cases they are able to see 100% survival rate, 100% survival rate for all the cases. That is, in the case of IL12 ICL2, in the both the combined therapies, tumors mice that are recovered from all the combined therapy cases. And here the two different dosage of rechallenged are being done. At even at higher dosage they are able to see complete strong memory response. And thereafter once they have optimized this Mal-lbl with ICI tumor with the ICI combined immunotherapeutic response. They checked it and compared it with this different kind of antibodies to suppress immune cells, because this will make the system more biologically relevant. And in this case, they are able to see that this conditions that is outperformed is still the Mal-lbl, whereas all the other whereas in all the other cases where one of the anti-immune antibodies are present, the survival rates are lower. And thereafter, what they did is they checked their system in two other tumor cases. First one is this ID8 and KPCA. And in both the cases, they are able to see the Mal-lbl plus ICI response are far superior than their other competitors. And the KPCA results are much more important, because KPCA is notorious for its immunosuppressive environment. So in that case also they are able to see 60% survival rate, so which is a very good thing, considering this Mal-lbl and ICL2 Mal-lbl cause high expressions of this PD-1 on the T cells. Considering that fact, even then with combined with this ICI, it shows a high survival rate, around 60% survival rate in this KPCA. So that's all for this video. If you need to understand more about this results or these experiments and their results, and even wants to go through the supplemental figures, you can go to the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.